Hello guys. I don't know why I've started filming now because I'm watching my football team play, and there's only 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. I think we're about to get a goal. Oof. No, he fumbled it. Jesus, we're winning anyway, so it doesn't matter. And they won't come back in this amount of time. Whoa! Across the face of goal. Anyway, so went to work this morning. I was intending on going to it. It was good. It was fun. It was worked with a really cool dude. We pretty much just ripped it on each other and made fun of each other the whole time. It was fantastic. I love people that don't take themselves too seriously and who can have a laugh. I feel like my personality is very malleable when I'm around different people. Like, it changes tons. It's if I'm around someone who's self-deprecating and can take the piss out of themselves, I do that a lot, and I can do that a lot. But if I'm around someone who's more serious, I can definitely be more serious. But yeah, it was awesome. Anyway, someone's about to kick goal. Yeah, so work was good, and then after I was going to go to the gym, but I ended up having, what the fuck kind of kick was that? I ended up having to do an hour's overtime, so I didn't I didn't go to the gym, sorry, I'm so distracted. I didn't go to the gym, which is okay because I was sort of intending for today to be a rest day. I'm still unsure if I'm going to do a second leg day this week. My legs are still very sore. Obviously I did leg day yesterday, that's a given. We'll see how I feel on Sunday when the scheduled leg day would fall, but Thursday is a good day off. And then I'll do push tomorrow, pull the next day, and potentially legs. So yeah, I feel fantastic. I was just thinking to myself then, before I started filming, how proud I am of how I've done this week with eating. I got straight back into it on Monday, like I said I would, after 10 days straight of eating whatever I wanted pretty much. And it feels so natural. I'm really enjoying it, and yeah, I feel like I'm fully in the routine again. I'm not going to turn around anytime soon and say I want a cheat meal, so that's good. After I finished work, I caught the train to South Yarra, and Emily and I went and looked at an apartment. We're sort of umming and ahhing and sort of vacillating between buying an apartment close to the city or in the city, or a house out in the suburbs like 35 or 40 k's from the city. Emily works in the city. I work within 15 k's of the city, so being 35 to 40 k's out is worse for both of us than being in a city or in somewhere like South Yarra. So I think we're leaning towards the apartment life. There are pros and cons to either. Obviously, if you buy a house, you actually own land. It's not just a part of a building that is co-owned by every owner. You own land. You can do what you want with that land. You don't have to pay body corporate, whereas in an apartment you have to pay body corporate. It's smaller, you share walls with people. But for right now in our lives, it seems like that houses appreciate more. Apartments sort of don't appreciate nearly as much. They stay relatively stagnant, if not they grow a little bit in price. But yeah, I think for us at the moment, we are really leaning. Oh yeah, we won! Woohoo! Go Geelong! We're leaning towards an apartment. The lifestyle of living somewhere like South Yarra or somewhere in the city or Paran or even St Kilda East or St Kilda would be awesome. Be close to the city, in the thick of things, near really cool inner city parks, not have to drive as much, a short train ride into the city or a bike ride or, you know, a half an hour walk into the city, depending on where we go. It's just be so much more convenient, and those areas to me feel way cooler and just got more life to them and more sort of culture living somewhere like that. And I subscribe to minimalist philosophies. That sounds so fucking wanky, but I've read the minimalist book. I've went to their show. Obviously they're not everything minimalism, but they sort of preach this ethos of being a minimalist so that you can enjoy your life more and enjoy the little things in life more, because you're not weighed down by stuff and by the anxiety that stuff can sometimes bring. So for me, having less space isn't a con of living in an apartment. Having more space isn't a pro of living in a house. The way that I figure it is, I don't need a whole lot of shit. Even once Emily and I have children, we could live in a 2-bedroom apartment for the first couple of years of both of our kids' lives and then consider moving somewhere else. And the way that I figure it is, by that time we'll have paid quite a bit of our apartment off and we'd have equity in an apartment to buy a house somewhere, if that's what we decided to do, or to buy a bigger apartment close to the city. So yeah, they're my thoughts. I've rambled on about that for way too long, but it's super exciting. The sort of vlogs I could film and the locations that I could film in and the shops, my local shops and all that sort of stuff would be so much cooler if I lived in a city versus out in suburbs. That's a big consideration. Emily's definitely more excited about buying in a city, and I think I'm sort of undecided, if not leaning a little bit towards buying in a city, just because I've always loved the city so much. I lived in an apartment in South Bank when I was 19 and 20, and it was some of the coolest period of my life. Like, it was really awesome. But yeah, my football team won. I'm happy about that. It is almost 10 o'clock. Far out. Days seem to go by quickly. Start work at 7 again tomorrow. Work till 3. I hope anyway. Then again, money isn't a bad thing. Hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully it's an easy one. Should be good. I think that's all I have to say. I cannot wait for the weekend to go and look at some more apartments. But yeah, I'm going to shut up now. Thanks for watching. Hope you're doing well. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.